For the first time, our show's being streamed because there's so much that has to be seen. Funny pictures and GIFs. Or is that pronounced GIFs? Everybody welcome Letterkenny Memes. Now the real work begins for the TPS team, beginning with the podcast's first ever live stream. For one simple reason, we're in between seasons. So tonight we're hanging out with Letterkenny Memes.
That fresh produce stand there, that's a beauty.
What do you listen to?
My favorite murder podcast.
Taggart and Torrance podcast.
The produce stand.
Fucking sexy.
We are back to Thirsty Thursday. Woohoo! And that means we are once again hanging out at the produce stand. Podcast paying tribute to the great Canadian show, Letterkenny. Now, I know what you're thinking. There are many other podcasts about Letterkenny out there, but this one's coming to you live and in person on the new streaming, live.theprotestantpod.com. So welcome to all our listeners on the stream here. We have awesome Joshua, Chad, Adrian, Ian, the guy who put this all together for us. Thank you, Ian, for the invite. There's Jeff. I see Mike Benelli. I see Squirrely Matt, who's also on the screen here, so very confusing. And I see the Trace. Thank you, guys. Confusing. Oh, and Eric's there too. I didn't see Eric before. Maybe I have to refresh the screen in order to see.
Hi, Eric.
Yeah. So thank you guys for coming, logging on and joining us for tonight. It's a very special night. I'm Al, your host, and joining me in the room as always is the lovely Tanya. And online we have Squirrely Matt and the voluptuous Victor. And joining us tonight, she's the queen of the meme, one of the newest members of our Twitter DM group. And it turns out she's a great gal. She's a really great gal. Please join me in making some noise for Shelli.
Wondrous.
Oh my God.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me.
Wait. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I regret nothing.
Welcome to the produce stand, Shelli.
Thank you. Hello.
How are you now?
Good, and you?
Not so bad. So, Letterkenny Memes, Shelli, where are you speaking to us from?
I am in the great state of Montana.
Montana, very nice. Actually, you were on. You logged on to the Letterkenny Ladies Night last week, and you say you have a pretty nice view where you're living.
I do. I'm right by Glacier National Park.
Wow.
I'm about 40 minutes away from the border too.
Wow, that's amazing. So what's the border on Montana? Is that Manitoba?
I'm up by Alberta.
Oh, Alberta. Okay, cool.
Alberta.
Very nice. So you probably still get some pretty cold winters then.
Very cold.
Yeah.
Actually, we have a huge penguin here in town, and it says that we're the coldest spot in the nation, the town I'm in, because we were once upon a time. But it still gets really cold.
So I'm going to say that
you have a large penguin?
Yeah, they abstracted a large penguin back in the 70s, I think. It's super tall. And it talks. Oh, well, it used to. And it used to say, go up and push a button, and it would say, welcome to the coldest spot in the nation.
That's amazing.
I need this penguin in my life.
Yeah. Now, so since you're bordering on Alberta, Trace wants to know, have you ever had Alberta beef?
Actually, no.
What? Are you a vegetarian or?
I mean, like, I don't, maybe I don't really check, when I go to the grocery store.
That's all right. And I think Chad might want to, he's in Minnesota. He might argue that you're in the coldest place because he's always bitching and moaning about how cold it is where he is.
Oh yeah. I just get used to it.
I'm sure. Yes.
A nice 27 degrees out today. So.
That's Fahrenheit, right? So that's still sounds cold.
Chad will do the calculation over there.
Chad.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it would be.
Let us know in the chat, Chad, what that is.
Chad's always our converter.
Oh, Chad says, fuck, both are cold.
Both are cold, yes.
So where did you discover Letterkenny, or when did you discover Letterkenny?
2018, I think. My father-in-law actually, I was like, hey guys, want to watch this really funny show? And we're like, sure.
Your father-in-law? Okay.
That's cool father-in-law, we put it on, and just binged it straight from there. I think it was only in the 5th season was released. That's when they were doing it midsummer and then in December.
Wow.
When they were releasing it twice a year there.
Very cool. So, and
wow.
So what made you, okay. And I guess my usual next question is, how did you discover our podcast? But, you've already admitted to us, and that's fine, that you don't really listen to podcasts. So we've only interacted online, and that's cool. So what, tell us the origin story then of Letterkenny Memes. Why did you start that? I mean, you've got quite a few followers on Twitter, so you've been.
Well, it's a long story. So it all started on Facebook. I got introduced to the show and went on Facebook, and I looked for it, just typed up Letterkenny, and I found the page. I was like, oh, so I started digging and seeing it where it came from. There was a YouTube series and all that good stuff. And I decided to look for groups, and I found only 2 Facebook groups.
Wow.
So I joined them, and I was scrolling through them, and there wasn't a lot of content on them. And for whatever, I just decided, hey, I'm just gonna make a meme, because I dabble in graphic design a little bit.
Okay. And
so
I could tell from some of the memes that you sent. Yeah,
so I was like, hey, let's try this. And then Facebook is Facebook, and they say fuck Facebook for a reason. So I was like, hey, let's go try out this Twitter thing. And I've never been on Twitter before. So I went on Twitter and I searched up Letterkenny, and there was nothing. So I was like, well, let's do it.
So, I mean, so timing it's perfect. So when did you start it? When did you open that account? Roughly?
I started Letterkenny Memes in 2019.
2019.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
It was like April 2019.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, you've got what, how many thousands of followers?
I just hit 20K.
20,000 followers.
Congratulations.
When did it start picking up? Like there was probably some spikes along the way, I imagine, like the new seasons were launched or things like that. Yeah,
all the new seasons, when the new seasons come out, that's when it increases really well. But I admin the group Letterkenny ship posting.
Oh, on Facebook? Yeah.
And I started making memes from there. So I had kind of like an endless supply, because I had a couple different groups I admin for, all Letterkenny related, because of the memes I was making. And at the time, I was the only person that really was making memes.
Yeah.
So it was really easy just to bring it over. So I always had like a steady pace. And then there was actually another no context Letterkenny that was on Twitter. And we just kind of went back and forth sharing stuff. And that's how I kind of got the ball rolling, because like I said, there's nothing really Letterkenny related on Twitter.
Well, there is now, but yeah.
Now there is, but then there wasn't.
Yeah.
So it was pretty easy, because if somebody goes on Twitter and wants to look at Letterkenny, there I was.
Very cool. I mean, I'll give you a second to brag here. What's maybe your favorite either like or share from, let's say, the cast members? I'm sure you've had some encounters with them, at least tangentially on Twitter, no?
Yeah, actually, I've had Jacob, Dylan, Tyler, Patrick. Me and Patrick have talked just because I brought him over to Facebook even.
Oh, wow.
And has interacted on Facebook with him there. And then Evan, I was really active with his Twitch.
Yes, he is.
So I've conversed with his Twitch on there and everything like that. But it's mostly just from sharing memes. And I've gotten a few cameos before, but it was probably would be that first time, you get someone to share it.
Yeah.
And I think it was one that I had Dylan. And he was the first person from the actual cast that I had follow me as well.
Oh, yeah. Very
so
cool.
That was pretty cool, because he was my first cameo and then he was my first follow. So
yeah, it must be nice to have started back when all the cast members weren't so jaded and afraid.
Yeah, and they actually, they are all nice and they all talk to you. And back then it was easier for them to than now.
And I know that they're all nice anyway, and that they're really hard to get in contact with now, because there's a lot of degens trying to get their attention. So I appreciate that. It's just, it would have been nice to have been doing this back in the day when there was a more likelihood of getting a response to your tweet or direct message.
Yeah, because you could at them all you want, but they get so many of that.
Yeah, for sure.
So
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Shelli. We're going to now do our little.
How are you now?
Tonight's lineup is going to be Matt, myself, Victor, Tanya, and Shelli. Matt, how was your week?
Been all right. I mean, we're off for a couple weeks. I mean, I've been off for a couple weeks. I know some of you were doing some stuff, but yeah, I'll quickly shout out to that. The ladies' night was a success.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was.
I loved it. I love Tanya. You killed it. Just let's put that out there right now. You did a fantastic job hosting that. I know you had some annoying guy pushing buttons the whole time, but you know, we just pushed him.
There he goes again.
It was the only way I could control the flow. Like seriously, if I'd let them speak, they'd still be talking right now.
No, I love it. I thought it was great because I know you and I chatted briefly before, and you're like, "I'm going to try to say nothing if I can."
Yeah.
It's the ladies' night, and you basically just spoke inadvertently through
Really,
your little buttons. It was great. It was a great loophole. It's all the loopholes, and you found the perfect one. So,
I didn't want to have to use it, but I had to use it.
You had to rein them in. Those ladies got a little wily at a couple times there, but it was good. I loved it. Honestly, I can't wait till we do this again because it was a really fun listen. The topics were on point, and I love the perspective. So well done to everyone involved. I know, Shelli, you made it out too. It was a lot of fun to hear you and get some perspective there. And now we have you here this week, so it was great. Aside from that, yeah, it's been good. My brother was in town last week. I hadn't seen him since before the pandemic. So 2019 was the last time I'd seen him, and I got to meet my niece. So that was really cool. Drank a lot of old fashions, which I pretty much decided that's all I'm going to drink going forward.
That the drink of Roberta Bondar?
Yeah. So her and I have that. So that's good. Yeah. And then this week's just kicking off. Today I got to dabble in some film production. So that was fun.
Nice.
You helped me out with that. So like out of nowhere, my one of the VPs of my company reached out, and he knows that I've played with this shit before, and said, "Hey, do you want to help us out? Do a little shoot on today?" So he asked me like Tuesday. I have no equipment, no nothing. So I scrambled, and Al got me some access to some stuff, and quickly set up a shoot at the office. So got to go in today, and yeah, all in all, I think it went well. I mean, I definitely, considering the circumstances, how I hadn't touched this equipment in years, I was missing a few little key things, but overall, I think it went well. So it was kind of fun. And now I get to hang out with you fine people, which is always a highlight of my week. So yeah, all in all, I'd say it was a good week. Yeah.
Very good. Okay, my week. Busy, really bloody busy for until June. That's what I'm going to be saying all the time, because I've got 2 podcasts on the go. I'm working on season 2 of Yes We Were Open, and Shop Talk. April's coming out. It's tax season, so I've been doing interviews about tax, which has been as exciting as it sounds. But it's just keeping me really busy, and then trying to figure out what we're going to do now with these Letterkenny, with these produce stand episodes, because we don't have recap and reviews. I need to be creative and think of stuff. So Shelli, thank you for coming on. This is great. And I know when I approached you, you were probably like, what the hell? What do you want me to do? You want me to show you memes on an audio podcast? That doesn't make any sense.
I was like, yeah. I don't know much about podcasts, but I don't think you can see them.
Exactly.
I don't think you know how this works, Al.
Yeah. So, so that was the impetus for this. And I just want to give a shout out, and Ian, I see Ian's dropped off, but Ian Service, he's the one who built the platform that our viewers are watching us on now. Originally, he had one tenant. He had Toronto mic'd. He just recently, and months ago, he said, if ever you want to do live streams, let me know and I'll add you to the platform. And at the time, I'm like, we're not going to do live streams. No one wants to see us. But now we have a reason to. And, if this works out, maybe this is the way we do it from now on. And how exciting would that be? I know recently we were on the Disco Posse podcast, and our buddy and sponsor Eric has mentioned, and he has been bugging me for at least a year now, saying we should be on YouTube. We should be doing video streams of our podcast. Again, I just never really cared to. And now we'll see, because, Eric's a pretty influential person, and
yeah. Well, and I love that. So I watched it back, and it was fun. I really enjoyed it. But he was talking about how he was so small and this and that, but I didn't realize his channel was actually fairly.
He was being
like
very humble.
In one day, there was 1,800 views of our of our thing, which I'm like, that's pretty wild.
Yeah,
So
our plays the day this got released went like doubled in the day. It was insane. So Eric was I think doing a little bit of a humble bragging or something, because there's look, you look at the production. If anyone hasn't seen it yet, check it out. It was a really well done production on his end, and a well done interview. Victor, you were missed. I think Eric wants to do it again and have you on next time. Victor, did you see the interview? Have you seen it?
No, not yet.
No. So you should check that out. You might learn something about your co-hosts. And speaking of speaking of podcasts, I was on the guys review on Sunday.
That's right.
And we reviewed the movie Goon, which was a lot of fun. And I got to tell Trey to fuck off a couple of times, or I think 8 times in the episode. So yeah, well, it's good
for you.
Trey wasn't there though, like a chicken shit. He didn't show up. He said he was sick. So now this makes more sense because people can see me doing this.
He ran from the scary Canadian.
Anyway, they asked if I wanted to come back on this weekend to do Happy Gilmore. So I'm going to see, because we'll see if I do come on, if Trey fakes illness again or not. We'll see. But anyway, that's been my week. Victor, how was your week?
Good. Yeah. Just super busy these days between work and my dad and
how's he doing?
Work. He's doing better. He got transferred into a rehab center this week.
Oh, yeah.
So which is kind of, it's like a huge step up from the hospital, right? Hospital, they don't really have time to care for you. They just kind of there to make sure you don't, your vitals are good, right?
Yeah.
and so now that he's in the rehab, they're going to spend probably a good 3 hours a day with him, working on teaching him how to walk again and getting his delirium out of his system and all that stuff. So who knows? Hopefully, we'll see a quick recovery now that he's there. So he's made it to the next stage. So that's good. Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Thank you. And then some fun news is where Linda works. They gave her a night out, and we spent the night at the Four Seasons Hotel in Yorkville.
Nice.
And they have this restaurant, French restaurant there. What is it? Bouloud, Café Bouloud.
Sure.
That's probably not how you pronounce it, but whatever. That's my Russian pronunciation. And it was really, really good. I had some lobster dish. Linda had like a truffle pasta dish. It was really, really nice. And then we stayed in this crazy, outrageously overpriced room for the night, where you get the luxury of paying $50 for some M&Ms from the cabinet if you so desire.
Yeah, but with inflation now, that's probably the regular price for M&Ms.
Right. So anyway, it was a nice room. I don't mind paying for things, but I would never in a million years actually, pay for a room like that. But whatever.
Here's the bigger question, though. Did you order creme brulee?
Yeah, that's right.
So
how many?
Well, so what I ordered, they had a giant cream puff for dessert, which is one of my favorites. Pastimes is eating cream puffs.
It's a pastime. Very good.
Oh my!
Yeah, it wasn't called a cream puff. It's like a profiterole or something like that.
Oh yes, profiterole. Yeah, I can't say that word either. I don't know why they make give such a complicated name to a dessert.
Yeah,
I mean, what the fuck? It's a cream puff.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's a cream puff.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was really, really nice to just get away and then be in our little utopian world there, and then back to reality. So it was a good week.
That's cool. All right. Nice. 10, how was your week?
My week was the high of high and the low of lows. I guess I'll start with the high. Actually, I'll start with the low. Why do it that way, right?
Do you ever ask for the good news first?
I was trying to go in order of the event, but anyways, I'll go with the low first. The low was I had a pretty severe spasm in my sciatic nerve on Sunday that left me for 3 hours just scrambling for any type of relief, and my drug pusher here just found whatever was left over in the cupboard.
Muscle relaxers, T3s.
You guys hoard medications like we do?
Just give me something. Like I couldn't. I was like, it was almost the same feeling as being in delivery, where I was trying to go on all fours. I was trying to lay on the bed. I was trying to strut, like stand, sit, nothing. No position was comfortable. The only position that I could barely tolerate was just standing and putting all my weight on my arms. So I kind of felt like jelly for the past few days, just recovering from that. Thankfully, it relieved itself, and I've been able to do my stretches, and it's been pretty good so far. Knock on wood, which we have none here. So that was my low. That was really terrible. But my high, oh my gosh. And I can't believe you never said anything. We had some friends over.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about tomorrow.
No, we had some friends over, and we were playing cards, euchre. Yes, everybody to make fun of us. We were playing euchre, and our friends, we were talking about the Letterkenny show, and we were talking about ladies' night and how great it was. And Shelli, thank you so much again for coming on last week. That was so much fun. And thank you to all the ladies. I enjoyed myself so much. Anyways, we were talking about ladies' night. We were talking about the episodes, and we happened to touch upon the prostate episode.
The episode. No one's prostate got
no
touched.
one's prostate got touched. But our buddy, he was like, what's that? Like, dude was seriously quite like, did not know anything about it. And he's like, you don't get that done, do you? And he was like looking at Al going like, dude, that's not our thing yet. Right. And he's lit. And Al's like, no, I've had mine done. And yeah, you'll be getting yours done, because our friend's going to be 50 next year. And he's like, well, do you get like a local for that? Like, do you get knocked out? I'm like, buddy, it's a finger. It's a one finger. So yeah,
not even a knuckle. Anyway,
we had such a great laugh, and kudos. Oh my gosh. It was a real life Letterkenny moment in our kitchen.
We almost sat him down and showed him prostate episode. If the kids weren't up, we would have, but
oh man, he had no idea. And I educated him on the pap smear. So for all of the ladies and our and what we have to go through, I made sure that he knows that, yeah, no, you don't get a local for a finger. If we don't get a local for all of the scraping and, scoot your butt down, keep on coming, and with the flashlight in the
basically your doctor's spelunking.
You're spelunking. Yeah, no.
I mean, I think you might want to do a poll. I'm like thinking, if I had the option,
for your
go for a pap smear or a prostate exam. I don't know. I think that's.
Have you been paying attention?
I do.
Are you paying attention? Yeah.
I was paying attention. I just.
So clearly, Victor, you've never had one done.
No, not yet.
Okay, it's the smallest of deals. It is really no big deal.
Finger. Well, dude, were you not paying attention to what is involved in the pap smear?
I was.
I don't think you were paying attention. I think you need to watch a video.
Oh, Casey, a local Lord Jesus.
Everyone has their own comfort zone. For me, that's an area where things go out; they don't go in.
Oh man.
Oh, dude.
You'll learn. Anyway, you don't want to say what's happening tomorrow?
No.
Oh, she doesn't. Okay. No. We'll talk about it in the after show then.
No, we'll talk about it next week.
Oh, okay. She doesn't want it being jinxed. Shelli.
Cliffhanger, guys.
How are you feeling?
End the show on that.
How are you feeling? How are you doing there, Shelli? Yeah, how are you doing?
Oh, good. My week wasn't too bad. I'm currently getting my kitchen remodeled. So
oh, nice.
That could hurry.
We went through that hell last year. Is how major a job is it?
Complete.
Ooh.
I'm getting a wall added on just for more space and moving appliances different places, and yeah.
Oh, you're adding walls for space? We took out a wall.
First.
Yeah, I added a wall, took out my doorway and added a wall so I could add more countertops and cupboards, and then I just did my bathroom at the beginning of February. So
wow,
I'm kind of over the house remodel thing.
I guess, yeah. How many rooms do you have left once the kitchen's done, or are you caught up? Are you done?
After the kitchen, I think I'm good for a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to update the house. Is a really old house and it needed it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we know what that's like.
I had one of those wall ovens that, were put in the house when it was built in the 40s and I needed to get modernized.
Very cool. I noticed all the collectible stuff in behind you there. Is that you or your husband?
My husband, he's a Twitch streamer.
Oh, well, there you go. Hence the nice looking background.
So I stole his little area here.
Very cool. What does he think of your Letterkenny fandom? Does he share it with you or no?
Yeah, he actually makes memes too. I mean, not as much as I do, but yeah, he does. Mostly on Facebook and stuff like that. But every once in a while, if we watch an episode and something just clicks, then he'll do it.
Very cool.
But he's the guy who remembers the details of the show. So if there's something I can't remember and I'm like, was it Rolt that said that or was it? And then he just knows. So it's pretty easy.
Oh, okay. So so he should be joining us on these podcasts too.
I know he knows a lot.
Yeah. Very cool. All right. Well, again, thank you for joining us. Now we're just going to have a quick little word from our sponsor. Now that I've got two commercials to pick from, which one should I pick?
The war better.
Hey there, ladies. How are you now? You like strong, dark coffee? Well, then you're in luck. Diabolical coffee is being served at the produce stand. It's devilishly good coffee and diabolically awesome swag. There's a roast for all tastes and even some you didn't know you wanted. You can order whole bean, coarse, standard grind, and espresso. Or if you're feeling kinky, there's a cake-up option. Use the promo codes Produce Stand for 10% off anything in the store. That's 10% off all coffee and merch. So it's time to put the D in your coffee with Diabolical Coffee. And thank you, Diabolical Coffee, for your support.
Yes, thank you, Diabolical Coffee and Eric. Victor shaking his head. I feel like that's his first time hearing the ad. It is.
Great job, Matt. I know I've already congratulated you, but oh my gosh, that is some fantastic.
It turned out funnier than I thought it was going to be.
You brought the smalter.
And I teased this on Twitter, so now you're going to have to answer this question. What did your wife think of the commercial?
Oh, she so I played it for her. Like she laughs at a lot of the stuff, and then I played it for her and I said, "What do you think?" She looked at me and goes, "I wish I could unhear that."
Awesome.
Yeah, that was good.
You should show her the video we have of everyone's reaction to your read. Very good. All right. Thank you again, Diabolical Coffee, for your support. And speaking of support, we have welcome to our new Twitter followers. 2022 is Just So You, D, Scott Jameson from Ottawa, Matt Clegg from Auburn, Trent, Kyle Shannon from Ashland, Michael Griffiths in and around Melbourne, Brian Mahoney, Flip from the USA, Vincent T, Kyle Hicks from Hendersonville, North Carolina, Polly 666 from Cincinnati, Sam Amos from Minnesota, Sean, he spelt it that way, I didn't mispronounce it, Sean Ball from Malvern, Ohio, 80 Dubs from Burning in Phoenix, Tet de Shio Mo from the North, Richard, Aaron G, Marco DeRoche, Amy Wilson, Mike Watson, Hectic Dyslexic from Gilfrey, Matt Wong. I love that name, Hectic Dyslexic. I love it. Matt Wong from Washington, D.C., Mike Primer from East Providence, Rhode Island, B. Johnson 56, a mess from Wisconsin, Derek Shaw, JD from Wisconsin, London Calling, Rebecca, Sean Fay from Holyoke, Massachusetts. Oh, I was supposed to say Holyoke,
Massachusetts.
Yes. Oh, Octopus wants to fight. Very nice. Matthew Marks, Jennifer Borski, Ryan Ferguson, Patrick McDermott from Virginia, Ryan Willis from Boulder, Colorado, Damien, David Johnston from Cambridge, Ontario, Jeremy Jackson from Granger, Indiana, Cale O'Rourke, Troy Sheridan from Hamilton, Ontario, Feelane 666 from Queens, New York, Jeffrey Breedlove, Hannah from Suwanee, Georgia, Mike Brown, Ben from Bensalem, Pennsylvania, Frank Grimes from Springfield, Papa Bear from Nashville, Loney Petrosuix from Retz Road, me 13, and Richard Dobbs from Acton, Ontario. Thank you for following and hopefully for listening.
Previously on Letterkenny.
Last week, we held our first ever Letterkenny Ladies Night. I haven't done this in a while. And what a night it was. Tanya hosted, and there was a great turnout and lots of amazing discussion that got a little heated at times. There was also a lot of laughter, and we'll definitely do that again. We already talked about our impressions of Ladies Night, so we'll move on to this week. We're talking memes, and who better to talk about memes than the person with meme in her Twitter handle, Shelli. Thank you so much for joining us. So before we start with your memes, there is some newsworthy event that just happened. Considering what we're talking about tonight, Stephen Wilhite, the creator of the graphics interchange format, the GIF, has died.
GIF.
He retired around the early 2000s and spent his time traveling, camping, and building model trains in his basement. Victor, he was right down your alley. Yes, big thumbs up from Victor. Wilhite is not only famous for inventing the GIF, he also became the foremost authority on how the acronym is pronounced. And here we go. Victor, you and I are wrong, and we need to admit it now. According to a handful of blogs and websites, Wilhite and a graphics file formats FAQ page from 97 argue that the proper way to pronounce the format is GIF.
GIF.
Oh, thank you.
Like the peanut butter.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fucking embarrassing!
So there you go. Soft G.
The English language is complex.
And yes, we're getting a blue spatula from. I agree, Victor. Blue spatula. Yours is bluer than mine. What's going on here?
I'm gonna go have some Giphy peanut butter.
Anyway, so now we get on to the paid portion, the paid content portion of this. We're going to talk about memes. Let me just share the screen 1 second here.
Oh, do you have them?
I have them. So
I don't know how to do this.
Yeah. So Shelli sent them to me, and I've got them.
You made a PowerPoint.
I made a PowerPoint because Riley and Jonesy love PowerPoint, and so do I.
How many star wipes did you use? Just tell us now.
You know what? You'll see in a second. So the way I'd like to go through this. So Shelli has brought with her 10 favorite GIFs, memes. Shelli, are these all memes that you created, or are they kind of you've curated? Like
not all of them.
Okay, and I
did include some.
So and you've got a little bit of a background to share on each one, right? Oh, Tanya's got her hand up. Yes.
Just for some people that don't know, what's the difference between a GIF and a meme?
All GIFs are memes. Not all memes are GIFs.
That helps so
GIFs
much.
Move. Memes don't.
Yeah, GIFs move.
Yeah.
GIFs move. GIFs moves. Memes don't move?
Well, you can have an animated GIF be a meme as well.
You could have a half and half.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
Anyway, they're just you're going to see in a bit.
But GIFs move.
Yeah.
GIFs move.
I mean, Shelli, do you have a definition of what a meme is, or I mean, I don't know if there is a definition.
What does Urban Dictionary say?
Yeah, well,
I have no idea.
Matt, why don't you look that up? While you're looking that up, Matt, I wanted to have a little bit of fun tonight. I mean, we're going to have fun looking at these memes, but I wanted to add a little extra to it. So one of my favorite podcasts is called Reply All. One of the best podcasts out there. I highly recommend it. It's a podcast about internet. And one of the things they do is a segment called Yes, Yes, No. And what they do is the hosts are very internet savvy, but their boss isn't. So they usually bring tweets and read them to their boss. And they ask him if he understands what the tweet means, and usually he doesn't. So the two guys do. So that's the yes, but then the no is the boss. So then they have to explain the tweet. So nothing makes something even funnier than trying to explain why it's funny. So I thought we would play a little bit of yes, no, because I know that Tanya's a little apprehensive about looking at memes, and she doesn't know what she's going to look at. So with each one, we're going to ask each of our panelists if they get it. And if they don't, please be honest. And then the ones who do get it, and we'll have Shelli try to explain it to us if we don't get it. How does that sound?
All right.
Okay.
All right. And do we want the quick definition of a meme? This
Yeah,
is
go for
actually Oxford had it.
Yeah.
So a humorous image, video, piece of text, etc., that is copied, often with slight variations, and spread rapidly by internet users.
There you go.
And it came after animated GIFs.
Yeah.
And so Tanya, if I can give you a good example of an animated GIF that would never be confused for a meme, it's like an animated logo. So let's say the produce stand,
Mhm.
if we decided to animate our produce stand logo and save it in the format of a GIF, that would be a GIF.
Not a meme.
Nobody would ever confuse it for a meme.
So a meme's just got to be funny.
And hold on, here's one extra little fun fact. It's meme is a unit of cultural information spread by imitation. The term meme from the Greek mimema, meaning imitated.
Holy shit, look at that. We're getting very scholarly here.
Great.
All right. Now we got all the history, we got the definition. Now we're ready to dive in, folks.
I'm glad I asked.
There.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
The more you know.
Very insightful.
The more you know. So we're going to start with the first one here. So Shelli, why don't you tell us a bit about this one?
That's actually the first one I ever made.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, that's the one that started it all.
There you go.
And
So-
I don't know what made me want to do it, but I did it.
So Tan, the image itself of a car like racing off the off ramp there is used in a million memes. So the image is very common. It's what you add to it. So Shelli added the text and the squirrely Dan because he wants attentions paid to his butthole. He doesn't want to keep on Frenching.
Gotcha.
So let's play yes, yes, no. And we'll go with the lineup here. Matt, do you understand this meme?
Yes-ish, yes.
Yes. And I understand the meme. Victor,
well, the way you described it, I got a little confused, but yeah, I'm going to go with a yes.
Okay. Victor, do you understand this meme?
I think I need to spend too much time trying to dissect it to understand it.
So you don't understand it?
I feel I can certainly have my interpretation, but it doesn't. It's not one of those you look at and immediately know what's happening.
Okay.
So in classic Victor styles, we are not going to get a yes or a no on any of these.
Fuck, Victor. Can you be more difficult?
Yes.
And Tanya, do you understand this meme?
I do.
Okay.
However, I didn't think Squirrely Dan liked attentions paid to his butthole.
Oh, I think he very much does like it.
I thought he was like a little like, okay, maybe we don't see each other anymore because my butthole needs a break.
Yeah, but he kept on going back to her.
My butthole needs a break.
I'm just wondering if Dennis has made a bubblehead out of this one yet, or a Funko Pop
of a blue
I know
car
how
with
big Dan's head is.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess depending on how the attentions are being paid, why can't he do both?
True.
You can tell.
You can French the
Pay
butthole.
attention to one at a time.
Could you French a butthole?
Whoa.
Could you? Yeah. Well, you know I was going to.
Wow, Al.
I mean,
Can that not be? Can that not happen? Can that not happen?
No, I don't know.
And yeah, if you do you, boo.
So Shelli, I feel like this
know.
meme was done early on because I think if you'd done it in later seasons, you might have had, instead of keep Frenching, you might have had go for walks with Lavina, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of old ones that could be updated.
I think I get it. That arrow that's going up and then has like a little curved arrow.
Oh my God.
Is that a vibrator?
No, it's just a goddamn road sign.
Maybe
you're
that's the
overanalyzing.
butthole. Oh, that's the dick, and that's the hole.
Oh man, here we go.
You could do that. There's the dick going off that side, and then there's the butt's hole.
Are we at yes yet?
Another drink.
Are we at yes? You know, I think we're at.
Can we make it a drinking game?
Yes.
I think we're at yes.
Yes.
Oh, you should do the yes.
All right, let's look at number 2 here.
Number 2.
Ooh, that was a nice wipe.
Oh, I saw that one.
Yes. So we have in the top cell, we have Riley and Jonesy is the heartbreak kid, and he's smiling and looking happy. And then we have Steve Austin flipping him.
Stone Cold, yeah.
Yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin ruining the mood as Shorzy. Matt, do you understand this GIF?
Oh, yes.
Or this meme? Fuck, I gotta get
Yes.
off the GIFs. Yes, I do too. Victor, do you understand this?
Yeah, Stone Cold wants to give him a prostate exam.
Oh,
I should have known this wasn't going to go exactly the way I pictured it, but it's better. It's even better. Tanya, do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So we're at...
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Shelli, is there anything you wanted to say about this one?
Oh, it's just the one I created, and it gets shared a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm a WWE fan, and I like HBK. I like his theme song. And I saw it, and it was just perfect because that's just Shorzy.
So quick question. Of all the memes you share, I know this is a ballpark. What percentage of them do you make versus find and reshare?
I throw a watermark on all of mine.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you'll see it.
I know.
Right
now
above
to
his
look for
head
that.
there.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah,
But
I
I
got
always put it faintly because I don't want it to draw attention.
Yeah.
But I just had to do it because in the past I've come across some degens.
That never
But back
happens.
with my Facebook group, I actually have another admin in there, and he actively makes memes, but he's more on the shit posting side. So I get him from there. Then when people, like I said, being the admin of the group, I have like a never ending supply of it. So the ones make me chuckle are the ones I usually share.
That's amazing.
Now, do you use a meme generator, or is that cheating? Like because you say you have a graphics background, and like something like this, you with Photoshop, you can easily throw this together. But
Some of them are, yeah, because like I said, it's shit posting, but I don't know, shit posting is kind of a reach sometimes. So I just go for these default ones and go on there. I've used the Meme-matic or whatever it's app called a couple times, but just to get the image, and then I go in and I change it.
Right. Well, and we'll see some really great examples of like actual pretty good Photoshop skills later on. But let's look at the next one here. I love this one. So I'll give you a minute to read it, and then we'll ask Matt first. Do you understand this meme?
You gotta give me this. I'm a slow reader.
Yeah. Okay. So
there's a lot to process.
There's a lot of text in this.
Right.
one.
I'm still at the top part. I'm like rereading it, like to make sure I catch it, because I don't want to be a hard no.
Yeah, while you guys are doing that, the viewers are going crazy here. Sometimes it's funny if the meme is.
I had some random pop up just cover.
So this one's kind of on the nose, right? Unless we're not supposed to read too much into it. I feel like it's on the nose.
Yeah, it's very much on the nose, I think. Anyway.
Okay, then I get it.
You got to start at the first level of Mario to get to the last level of Mario.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
So what you're saying is,
I was looking for a hidden message, but I couldn't find one.
No.
Yeah. I'm like, am I trying to think beyond this? Because I get it, but
if you play Mario,
most memes are pretty superficial. Memes aren't. You don't go to memes for deep.
There's
content.
no depth in it, right?
Not for depth, no.
A lot of them are over my head, so I feel like I'm always missing them.
Okay, well there you go. So Matt, you get this one?
Yeah, I get it.
Victor, you get it?
Yes, I think.
10, you get it?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
Are you going to say them out loud though? Because for the people that are just listening to the podcast, perhaps you should read them.
I should probably explain the meme or describe the meme. So this one here.
This is becoming a very shitty podcast.
Yeah, you're right.
If you don't describe them.
There's going to be much anger over the.
You're right. Okay, so
this
it's
not a shot at you. He has one job.
It's
one job, right?
He's just dropping the ball.
All right, you know what?
Look, if you're coming, you better come correct.
So in this meme, we have a 3-cell comic. In the top, we have the coach wearing a what's that character's name? Toad's hat, and he's saying, "You guys aren't plumbers. You just like the plumber lifestyle. Play with some intensity." And then in the second cell, we have Riley and Jonesy, but Jonesy's wearing a Luigi hat and a mustache, and Riley's wearing a Mario hat and a mustache. And they're saying, so what you're saying is we're at this level, and there's a screenshot of level 1 of Super Mario Brothers, and we got to get to this level. And in the last cell, there's a screenshot of the final boss on Super Mario. How did I do? Did I describe that properly?
Very good.
All right.
That'll do.
That'll do.
Go on to the next. You're right. This is going to be an awful audio.
Yeah, they're hanging you out to dry in the chat.
Yeah, I apologize. Okay.
This is appropriate on this next one.
Yes. This one here might be a little more, a little more over Victor's head. Did you want to say anything about this one, Shelli?
This one I actually made, as you can probably see by my name there, but I share it, and every single time I do, it gets a ton, and it even gets used as reacts to other people's.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fun. I'll just spot it in the wild, and I'm like, oh, hey.
So the original image that this meme was taken from is a screenshot of a History Channel, and the guy looks crazed, and he's talking about aliens, right? I think is
aliens.
The background to this, but the guy, you've superimposed Coach's face on the guy's head, and it says fucking embarrassing. And so it's a funny looking meme. So I get it. Matt, do you get it?
And it still references the history.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
It's like capturing that seriousness of like the guy just can't see. It's like, this is fucking embarrassing. Like, he's not upset. He's just like, I'm blown away by what's happening. I like it. Is this someone significant, the original photo, or is it just some random history guy?
I don't know. The guy looked.
He's. I'm trying to think of what his name is, but he's on a lot of the history channels when it comes with UFOs and extraterrestrials and stuff like that. And he just tries to describe aliens, and if something bad happens, then he's like, aliens.
Trace
is usually what people do it. So when it comes to Coach saying fucking embarrassing, it's because it's kind
Giorgio
of
Giorgio Taukalos. I think
Awesome is saying his name is Giorgio Taukalos. Yeah. Jeff knows. Awesome knows. Trace is saying this, it's perfect in its simplicity. So I guess there's some fans of this meme. I'm not saying it's embarrassing, but it's fucking embarrassing. Yes, audio doesn't do justice. I'll fucking describe it. Okay, I'm doing that from now on, guys. Thanks for the support there. So are we at yes with this one?
We want to take turns describing it so that all the pressure's not on you?
Sure, if you want. Matt, are you yes at this one?
Yes.
Victor?
No.
No, you still don't get it?
No, I mean, I get your descriptions of it, but if I was looking at it for the first time by myself without anybody ascribing it to me, then I'd say I don't get the context.
So you're not familiar with the original image that this was taken from?
I'm not. No,
okay.
no, I don't.
So,
no.
So we're not going to get to yes on this one.
More of a Discovery Channel than a History Channel.
We're not going to. So we're going to go to.
I'll remember that.
Jeff says he's a Swiss writer, ufeologist. Is that a word?
Ufeologist. Oh, ufoologist.
UFOologist.
That's ufologist.
UFOologist.
Astrology is not a thing.
No, ufology.
Ufology.
Casey's getting frustrated. Jesus.
That's like being a ghostologist.
Ghostologist.
That's a tried and true honored tradition of ghostology.
All right.
Okay.
So this is,
I'm just going to throw it out right now. I don't believe I've ever seen a meme, so I wouldn't know the reference to any of these. So I'll just say that.
Okay.
But
ever been on the internet?
No,
I don't believe that you haven't seen a meme.
I don't.
You've seen a meme. So. You just didn't know you were looking at one.
I can't. Well, where would I see? Where would I see them?
Owen shows you memes all the time. The funny shit that he shows you, those are all.
They're all videos.
If it's just
so
a
those
random
would be
image with
GIFs.
words on it, it's probably a meme.
Yeah.
I don't think I've. Oh, anyways. Just
Chad said, "Oh, there goes Victor again."
Oh, there goes another Victor.
It's like when you thought you were looking at a D inside a jar when it really wasn't a D.
Right.
What was it? It was a. What was it? It was a
Adrian. What the fuck is the internet? Is Adrian doing his best Tangy impersonation?
No, I would think that this is funny just because it's like history and making fun of. So I'm just taking it for what it is. That history.
All right, we're not going to get to yes. On this.
That's a no, Tanny.
We're moving on. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see what the next one has. Yeah, let's see. I love this one. This one's my favorite. Oh, so we got two cells here. In the top cell, we have a crazed woman yelling at the back. She's in the car yelling at the back seat going, "Why can't you just stop quoting Letterkenny?" And in the back seat, we have this even crazier looking child saying, "Give your balls a tug, tit fucker." Okay, Matt, do you get it?
I don't know if I get it, but
what? Come on.
But hold on. But it makes me laugh.
Well, that's what I mean.
I love it.
Yeah, of course you get it. Yeah, you get it. If it makes you laugh, you get it. That's what the meme's about. That's all.
All right, then
so,
yes.
Victor, do you get it?
I get it as long as these are not supposed to be people that we're supposed to know.
They're not. They're just. Okay, it's just a funny image. Yes.
Is the image used for other things?
Yes, the image has been used in other
from
memes.
A movie.
It looks like it's from like a horror movie or something.
Yeah.
Someone tell us.
I wanted to say it was Babadook, but I'm not sure if that's right.
It'll come up. Give it 12 seconds.
Yeah. I made it.
Oh, this could be the new fun game. This could be the new fun game. In 12 seconds, who will come up with the answer first?
Casey says this is her favorite.
Someone will.
This is her.
We're playing to the delay.
Oh, it's a great movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if she's the one that shared it.
I feel like they're fucking with us now because no one will actually say the name. They keep just talking about how classic it is.
Yeah.
how awesome.
No one
this
knows the
is.
name.
So I created I created a similar meme with The Rock and he's driving and he looks back to his kid and he asks the kid, "Where's your mother?" And the kid says, she's, I don't know, but she said something about someone named Shorzy, and then the next shot is The Rock looking terrified. So
I feel like
I
if
might have
this,
seen that.
yeah, I created that one.
I feel like this would be from a movie called "Are We There Yet?" And the kid is saying, "Are we there yet?" And the mom is saying, "Shut the fuck up," or "Give your balls a tug, tit fucker." So I feel like it would be. That's how I would recreate the meme.
Yeah, well, again, memes are just common images that people add their own captions to.
And this one I think is very relatable because I'm sure a lot of Letterkenny fans run into this on the regular, that especially if, like, say, hubby or wifey loves the show but the other does not, and then you're quoting it. I'm sure you're running into this on the daily. Shut the fuck up. And we just keep doing it anyways because it's really funny to us.
All right,
That's why I picked this one, because I've seen it ever since like I started. So I know it's out there and I know somebody would have had to have seen it.
Yeah, this one isn't watermarked, I don't see. So you did not create this.
This is not mine.
All right, cool. So I think we're at
Yes.
on this one, I think. So let's move on to the next one here. I enjoy this one too. I think Tanya will get this one. So what we have here is a scene from the Avengers, and they're in New York City, and they're looking up. It's during that final battle, and in the middle of them is Wayne, and he's going in through his pre-fight routine of taking a swig of Gus and Brew. And the caption is 2 seconds after Thanos claims he's the toughest guy in Letterkenny. So, I mean, what's there not to get here? Come on.
Got it.
Matt, do you get this one?
I love it.
Victor, do you get this one?
Yeah. I mean, this one's on the nose.
Okay, and Tanya gets this one.
Yeah, this one, I know where that picture is taken out of.
Yes.
That's the Super Soft birthday.
And this one's really well done.
I thought you were going to say the Avengers.
No, because he's got the party hat on.
Yeah, it's from the Super Soft. Shelly, did you do this one?
No, I did not do this one. I was trying to think of who did, because it was posted in my shit posting group. This was right after Endgame came out.
Yeah,
that they posted it.
It's really well done because, I mean, he's blurred right into the background there. Like he does not look like he was imposed in there. Like somebody took some time to put him in that scene.
This one gets shared a lot.
Yeah.
All over Facebook. I've seen it posted all over Reddit.
Yeah. It's really well done.
It's from the first Avengers movie, I think.
Yeah, I think it looks like it.
Yeah. Victor's complaint is it's not DC. That's from Jeff. And
I do have a Bruce Wayne Batman one though.
Oh yeah.
What's going on about? It's not DC.
I didn't bring it tonight though.
So I think we're all at
Yes.
Next. I really love this one. This one here is really, really well done. So what we have here is the top cell of this comic is Bonnie McMurray in a few different scenes. Wearing the baseball player uniform, and then
that might be her greatest outfit.
Yeah, wearing her Modine's uniform, and then below that are 3 or 4 kind of carvings of rocks that they kind of have like that Easter Island look. But the mouths are shaped in an O, as if they're all saying "ooh" at the same time, as in "ooh, Bonnie McMurray." I like a meme that doesn't need words, but makes you like you can hear it. Like I look at this and I can hear it. I can hear the meme.
Yeah, this one's actually my husband's.
Oh yeah, well done.
Yeah, this is probably the most popular one he got.
Oh yeah,
and then it was just another. We were watching it, and then all of a sudden it was like he got on that Meme-matic app and saw it, and was like, "There it is."
So was this combination of photos all in, or did he add the Bonnie McMurray at the top?
He went and found the 3 Bonnies, and then just added him into.
My Bonnie swam over the ocean.
So Matt, do you get this?
Yeah, of course I get this one.
Yeah,
it's great.
Victor?
Yeah.
I feel like you need to ask if we get it before explaining it.
Yeah.
That would be.
Yeah, but sure. I'm trying to think of the listeners now. See, I'm fucked if I do, and I'm fucked if I don't. So you know what?
No. You ask if we get it,
Okay.
and then
All right.
and then we describe it.
Before I described
Describe
it,
it to
did you get it?
I don't know because it's too late.
I'll admit I interpreted it slightly different,
Okay.
and then when you described it, I got it a little more because I didn't.
I got
didn't
a
see
little more.
I got
Oh no.
Yeah, you did.
Nice.
No, because when I looked at it first, I saw them whistling, not doing the ooh, Bonnie McMahon. So when you
See?
said ooh, I'm like, oh, you're right. That's what they're doing.
And
So I saw like a whistling.
And I mean, it's kind of like the one in the middle is Wayne. The larger one on the right is Squirrely Dan. The one on the kind of the amber one on the left is
They're
Derry.
all squirrely Dan.
What's that?
Derry,
Derry.
and Katie.
And then Katie.
What's
in
that,
the bottom.
Gus?
Probably.
They're
See,
all squirrely Dan.
and I saw it as they were all puckering their lips to give her a kiss.
No, see, to me, this is a picture that I hear. I can hear this picture because I see her, then I look at.
Well, I get it now
Yeah.
that you said it,
Yeah.
but now
to me it sounds like there's one yes.
So no yeses.
Yeah, I don't
No.
think this one deserves that because we needed some explanation.
boo.
we needed help with that one.
All right.
Though I do enjoy looking at Bonnie McMurray.
Yes. Shelly, kudos to your husband. He did a good job on this one. This is a great one too. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. Matt, do you get this?
No, I don't.
No.
Oh,
What?
I got something he
Okay.
didn't get. Okay, so
Here's another one that I can hear. I can hear this. Come on. How do you?
Oh no, okay, no, now I do. Sorry, it took me a second. I got it.
Wow.
I got it. got
Victor, do you get this?
Is this from Pulp Fiction?
Okay, you don't get it. Tanya, do you
Wow,
get
no.
this?
I know.
can I?
You go. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
And here's the reason why.
First, describe the image now.
Yeah.
Okay,
You get to go, Tanya, because you're speaking.
because I know what this is. This is Michael Jackson's Lean. This was like the very
Smooth Criminal.
This was Smooth Criminal, and he does the Lean. It's like one of those because anyways with his shoes and he clicks in and he does this huge like the deepest Lean.
Yep.
In the video.
Victor's getting such the gears about his Pulp Fiction comments.
Pulp Fiction. This is Michael Jackson.
Travolta doing the dance.
This is Michael Jackson.
Oh, it's
Oh
Michael
no, that's
Jackson.
clearly Michael. You can see his hat coming out the side.
Yeah.
Michael
So
Jackson.
just for anyone who again you have to describe. So yeah, it's Michael Jackson doing his Lean.
Yeah.
His head is cropped out and Wayne's head is put in its place.
Yeah, and then it
And
says, "Okay, Annie, okay,"
Yes.
Yes.
which is what Wayne would say if he was
Derry.
replying.
But it's also the lyric in the song "Smooth Criminal." Annie, are you okay?
Okay, I get
are
it,
you
I
okay,
get it now,
Annie?
I get
Annie,
it.
are you okay?
Oh yeah, right.
Right? Oh my god! So-
No.
Gets played
No.
there.
I had to sing the song. I would have to sing the song in order to know that it
So
does it both ways.
this-
Very good. I like this one.
This is another one where, yeah, I can hear it. As soon as I see it, I heard it. I heard the song.
Annie, are you? Yeah.
All right,
Well,
so
that's because you probably performed the song in one of your.
Oh,
never.
no,
I've
no.
never sung, no. I don't do Michael Jackson. Anyway,
Lean and all.
are we at yes now? Matt, are you at yes?
Yeah.
Victor, you're yes?
No, Victor was a
yeah,
no.
I'll
He
do
thought it was
Okay,
Pulp
no, but
The
Fiction.
whole point is to
Pulp
get
Fiction.
everyone to a yes, so that we can then hear the fun.
Yes.
Shelly, is this one you did or no?
No, it's not.
No.
Yeah, look for the stamp.
I was
Another
looking.
one, that got posted in my shit posting group.
Mhm.
But I saw it everywhere. It
Yeah.
got posted Facebook and Reddit a lot. I'm sure Awesome probably is tired of seeing it.
I'm sorry. Are you saying my shit or my ship posting group?
Shit
It's
posting.
I'm sorry, shit?
Shit posting.
with
Shit.
the T. Shit
SH.
posting is.
Oh, it is shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
know
why
if it was-
some of the memes you don't fully understand because it's just
Shit
making
posting.
fun of it.
Yeah.
Got you. My shit posting. It's a thing.
Daniel, that's too much.
Yeah. Different.
Why would it be
generation.
ship? Why would it be ship?
I thought it was like some postal thing.
It could be. Shit.
I thought it was like a postal thing, like a I don't know, like a postal, like my shipping,
Okay, I
my
mean,
ship
okay.
shipping.
No.
Shelly, in her
Ship ship?
In her defense, we do
I don't
have a
know.
listener who's been on our show who does like postage stamps. So maybe
right.
she was going there.
I was going
Oh, I
there.
thought you meant postal like going crazy.
Yeah. No. Anyway.
We're getting further.
I know,
from
right?
The reality of the situation.
Oh man. Shit.
I just
Anyway.
I couldn't.
It's shitting posting.
This is working out way better than
Shit.
I thought it
Shit.
You
would.
know when you try to
Shit.
explain something and then you begin to dig a hole and all of a
Oh,
sudden
man.
you're in so fucking deep you don't even know where you are? That's what just happened.
Oh,
Aw.
that's crazy. We got a lot of comments here. Shipping
Yeah.
is a serious business. Chad says never change, Tanya. and Adrian said, Victor, no.
Is it weird? But I can hear their voices
Yeah,
as I'm
yeah.
reading their lines.
I kid you not. I live under a rock.
This is like a quiet egg hall social. Like they're not talking over each other. This is great. I don't want to do this. How much wine has been consumed? Okay, here's one.
Not much.
I love this one. And Shelli, I want to see. Did you do
nice.
this one?
I didn't, but I got permission by the original creator to share it around.
It's gorgeous. I love it because you've got the obviously you've got the Hicks in this famous picture. Oh, I guess I have to go first. Yes. Matt, do you get this? So the purpose of this one isn't so much to be funny as it is to be
nostalgic.
Yeah.
Image.
I don't think this qualifies as a meme.
It is a meme, absolutely.
I object.
No, I think it's a meme.
object.
I think it's a meme.
It's not.
It's not even close to being a meme. That's a piece of art.
I don't know if I'd consider it a meme either.
Yeah.
No.
So let's be clear.
Okay.
I love it.
On
I
the
would hang
chat,
this on
is
my
this a
wall.
meme?
I've actually
Let me
had
know.
people go and get it like
really?
get canvases of it and t-shirts and stuff like that.
It's really well done. No wonder. I mean,
this is gorgeous.
Look at the detail. You got the Puppers sticker on the wall. You got Modine's with the right font up in the up on
Thank
the.
you for building the case that it's not a meme.
Let's see here.
it's not
Chad
making me laugh. I love it,
Chad
though.
says it's not meme. It's art. Not a meme.
Yeah.
Adrian says not a meme. Awesome
not a
says this
meme.
is great. Can't dig a hole. Not a meme. So there's agreement that I don't know. I think to me it's a meme, but whatever. Yeah. So
No, it's okay to be wrong. That's all right.
do we do yes on this?
Well,
You haven't described it yet. I don't
Okay. So
believe.
the
Oh, right.
so hold on. I think somebody posted the name of this
Painting?
Nighthawks. Is that the name of the painting? Nighthawks?
Nighthawks, yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, thank you, Trace, for that. So it's the Nighthawks painting. And I didn't even know. See, I didn't even notice that was Gail behind the
Gail's,
bar.
yeah.
So
If somebody defaced this by putting some silly words on it, then it would become a meme.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but it's
just
too
a piece of
pretty.
art.
it's Nighthawks,
So
and there's a
it's-
bunch
so-
of people in
Well,
the cafe.
it is kind of because of Modine's.
Yeah.
Would that not count as?
How is Modine's make it a meme?
It's being written on.
They're
And
integrated
Puppers
into the
are
thing.
there.
Yeah.
And Puppers is there. The logo.
Yeah, it's a great piece of art.
It's
I like
really
this
well
one a
done.
lot.
Not a meme.
Okay. Anyway, so we have Gail behind the bar with Squirrely Dan, Wayne, Katie, and Derry with a bunch of the other patrons from the original painting. It's just really well done. It's beautiful, and it's like you can't even see. Like they did a really good job of putting.
I'm wondering if
them
this
in.
is like an original piece of art that was reconverted into Letterkenny characters, or this was painted from scratch for.
No,
the
I
purpose
think
of
they
it
just
being
took the.
Letterkenny.
No, it's just photoshopped
Yeah, I
on
think it's
top
just
of.
photoshopped.
okay.
I think
Well, they
somebody's
did a
just
good
really
job
good.
photoshopping.
Yeah, they did a great job photoshopping. You can see the Puppers logo is slightly askew, but anyway, it's really well done.
I notice that every time.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing they photoshopped out the original watermark.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And you can see kind of Gail's back's a little blurry there from the clone stamp that they probably used. So no, but it's really well done.
It is great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving. I can't use. Okay, you know what? I'm going to use it.
Yes.
Fuck you all. Next one. Is this the last one? Yes, it is.
Oh my.
All right. Before I mansplain this one, Matt, do you get it?
Yes.
You don't get it. You don't get it. Look at you.
Victor, do you get it?
I don't get it. I enjoy it, but I don't get it.
How do you not get it? Tanya, do you get it?
I think I get it.
You don't get it.
I get it, I think.
Okay. Shelly, do you want to talk about this?
Okay, can I say why I get it?
Yeah.
Because Victor doesn't think I get it. Banana Boat is a sunscreen. It's not a cologne.
Well, no, it's Derry's favorite cologne.
But
remember?
it's Derry's favorite cologne. So it's a cologne ad. It's a cologne.
Exactly.
It's a cologne ad for Banana Boat because that's the only smell that he smells like. So I got it, right?
You got it.
I got it. And Victor, eat it.
Good job, Sonia.
I just assumed this was a barn clothes comment. Like he's out of his barn clothes and smelling banana boat.
I so love it. I want a poster of that in this room. That's what I want.
That's a good Photoshop job as well. Yes.
Don't worry, Victor. I'm getting the reins this time.
Oh yeah, you're getting it in the chat for sure. Away you go, Squirrely. Come on.
I think it's a great idea because I enjoy the fragrance of banana boat. So why not have it as a cologne?
So you're Team Dairy. You're Team Dairy when it comes to that. Okay.
Oh my God, I love it.
That's amazing.
I so love it. I would love that poster.
Oh,
I would love that fragrance.
Banana
Victor,
Boat
at least we're
Extreme.
aligned on this one. We're both like, what the fuck? I 100% thought banana, but maybe why not? Maybe they did make a cologne. I don't know. They didn't.
They didn't. Shelly made this. Look, it's got her name all over it.
I would not have questioned that there's a cologne named Banana Boat.
Really?
I got it.
Why not?
I'm just excited.
that sounds
I got
like
it.
Oh, geez. Jeff, Victor thought Banana Boat was a cologne?
It was your car. What's your point?
That's amazing. I think that was the last one, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's brilliant.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah, it's
good
really,
job, Shelly.
Really well done.
Thank you.
He can be a handsome gentleman.
Well, yeah, when he's not in his barn clothes. Yeah.
That shot. Oof. Yum.
Very nice. I need to share one or two that I made so we can play some, keep on playing the yes here. Hold on a second. Where it's not loading. Why isn't it loading? Damn computer. You guys vamp while I do this, please. Keep talking.
Now, would yours, the ones you created, would that go into the, what is it called? Scrap memes?
Scrap?
The ship post.
Shit post.
Shipping post.
My shipping posts.
You put your banana boat on and get in the ship. And that's where it goes.
Yeah, I don't even know if this one would be considered a meme, but
I think it's a meme.
I'm not sure what it
I think
would
it's
be.
clever. It's funny. It's Letterkenny. It's
I just liked the whole take on him never having anything. It's just always in his barn clothes and having banana boat.
You know what I would call this? I would call this like a graphic design assignment. Like create a parody of an ad.
Yeah, because that's what I did have to do. I mean, it was an original ad that I did go take, and then I cut his head off, and then I made the whole banana boat itself.
Who's the original?
Bulgari, I think is the name of the clone company. If that's
the bot. Who's the body?
It's some random actor in one of their ads. Or model, I guess.
Dolph Lundgren.
So here's one I created that kind of the same as
I've seen that one floating around.
kind of the same as the one from before, the woman with her daughter in the car.
Where's your little timestamp there, Al?
You know what? I wasn't smart enough to put watermarks on mine. I should have though. All the ones that I shared on Twitter today were all created by yours truly. But yes,
imgflip.com. That's
the image. Watermark. The image came from there. Yeah.
You just steal it from the internet.
Anyway, so Shelly, great job. I mean, I think that this worked out even better than I expected. Just because I should have known that Victor wasn't going to take this thing, be straight with this. So
I thought you were going to say seriously for a second.
No,
like,
what are you talking about? I think I was the most serious one on the panel.
I definitely learned a lot.
Yeah, that was great. So let's let our listeners, if they have any questions for Shelly or for any of our panelists here, please feel free to ask them in the stream, and we'll give you 12 minutes to. Oh, what the fuck is the internet? That's from Adrian. You can ask Tanya. Tanya, do you know what the internet is?
I'm waiting for them to call me back.
Victor, please never change. That's from Chad. Casey said she understood
I'm too old to change.
She understood the assignment. I'm guessing she's referring to Shelly. So yes, well done. And you know what? We'd love to have you back. And maybe next time, if you want to pick another 10, we could definitely do this again, sometime in the near future. That would be great.
Oh,
Yeah.
bring 15 next time.
Or
Yeah.
bring 15.
Oh man, I have a lot.
Oh, well, you know
This
what,
is
then-
really
I've heard
hard
you have a
narrowing
few.
it down to just 10.
Yeah.
I have an album in my phone that's got, I think it was at 728.
Wow.
Wow. Well, there you go.
That's crazy.
There's
you're
there's
busy.
your content, Al.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I did that shit posting group and
Mhm.
I've been doing that since 2019 and I post regularly. So
See, I feel like memes have evolved because for the longest time, when I thought of meme, I thought of a random image, usually from a movie or something, and then that little white bar at the top or at the bottom and writing in that white bar.
Mhm.
That for me was the definition of a meme for the longest time.
Well, they've
And then
evolved.
started-
Yeah.
I led with that.
I mean, look at my friend keep French in car one to the banana boat.
Yeah.
You can see the difference.
I, for the longest time, and maybe even still today, hated memes with a passion because I come from a graphic design background, and I was always the one that was so anal when even things were off by 1 pixel. Like I would be the one. I think I even like harassed Al over some things when we worked together.
Oh my God.
And I said, it's like why does it have to be off by 1 pixel? I don't see it. You don't have to see it. Just put the ruler on Photoshop and look at it. It's off by a pixel. And the whole thing with memes is they're imperfect and they're not well designed.
Absolutely.
And so that just bothered me, and I couldn't get beyond that to understand the humor and enjoy what it
All right.
what needs to be.
Hold on. I heard a few things there I loved, and I want to capitalize on what I heard and loved. Victor comes from a graphic design background. Now, this I did not know.
Oh,
he does not like memes. I want to see what Victor can create as a meme. What does a meme mean to you, Victor?
His will be all about trains and shit.
I don't care what they're about.
I have a whole portfolio of graphics that I created
Of memes?
Not animated GIFs. They weren't.
I want to
per
see
se.
a Victor meme.
They were. Yeah. So in a way, they were. So I created. I was creating memes before, even when I kind of didn't know that I was doing it.
He's a meme hipster. He was creating them before they were cool.
I have just random things like creating a picture, a creative picture of a hippopotamus.
So
there's no rhyme or reason to it, but it's enjoying just to look at it.
Okay.
I have seen a meme then.
You know what? I have to show you guys. It's one of my very first websites I created back in the 90s. Apologies for those not born yet in the 90s. But I have a whole kind of collection.
Can I propose this? Like, Shelli, let's do this again. Bring out like 15 next time because I think we could go all day on this shit. But Victor, you need to send a few that you.
I will. I'll randomly drop them on our group.
Send them out. We'll bring them up through this session and we'll play the yes/no game on whether we get your memes.
Oh, you know what? Brilliant. I'll get it. All right. I'm on it.
Can we all make a meme and then we'll guess if it's somebody's meme, one of ours?
Yeah, now she's getting all excited. Yeah, well, there's meme generators. Just install one on your phone.
No. I'll play around with one of my things.
Let me share with you guys some memes I created for our podcast. So
you have podcast meme?
Yes.
Where did memes get shared mostly? Is this a meme? This is a meme. No, it's not. Is it?
That's just a picture of a Simpsons.
That's a meme.
I'm looking.
So this one here, if you go to our at Produce Stand Pod on Instagram, this is a meme I created a long time ago. You can see kind of. So tell me if you understand this meme.
That's great.
Yes.
Victor, do you understand this meme? Is Victor gone?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
He's reading.
He's looking for graphics.
Oh.
I was looking for graphics. I wasn't paying attention. Now I switched back.
Yeah, this one's got a train in it. You should appreciate this one.
I know. I still don't think he's looking.
Oh.
Well, so wait, but which episode are we talking about?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
The meme lives on.
Yeah, this meme is kind of pertinent.
Our hopes and dreams, and he doesn't even know what episode we're watching.
Yeah, this is from 49 weeks ago. I posted this, so it was from an early on episode, but I think it still rings true today.
I like it, but I feel like the train is doing well, and it's the bus that's having some trouble.
This is what I mean. The bus is our hopes and dreams. The train just destroyed the bus. You're the bus.
All right.
Oh my God.
Fairness, buses are supposed to stop at all railway crossings.
Oh my God. Oh, and this one here, is, I know you guys won't like this one, but I created this one too.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, I don't like how you use Jim in this way. Jim's my boy.
I believe the word is blasphemy.
Yeah, Jim would not agree with this.
Mm-hmm.
He does not approve this message.
Oh, this one here. Okay, so Tanya, this one is one of the most used images in memes, like in history.
I thought that was that baby. I thought that baby with the fist is the most used image.
So, do you understand this meme?
I'm the boy.
Wait.
Yes, but
no, you're the D. You're the D.
No, she's the guy being distracted by the D.
Oh, but the D is, but she's not. But
it doesn't matter. You're over analyzing.
Think outside the box, Star.
You'd have to know what the image is to get a better concept of it.
This image is used in so many different memes. So
I enjoy it. I enjoy the image.
Yes.
I feel like it's a puzzle where you have to put the words in the right places.
Oh man.
The words don't match the color. It's like the color and the word.
So
that doesn't match.
Makes it funnier because the words don't match. But
That's
the words,
funnier?
yes, you're distracted. Anyway, so
I'm distracted by the D.
Anyway,
so
this is yes, Adrian. I agree with you. This is painful. Here's another one. You guys might appreciate this one. It's using the same image. So here's an example of using the same image, but it's a different meme. Real.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was looking over there.
We solved this.
I know, but
I feel like this problem has been resolved.
Okay, this is from 50 weeks ago. I'm just showing you guys some.
Stay relevant, man.
Perfect. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yes, Casey. Victor is really enjoying this.
Gotcha.
Do you understand this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so that's all I'll share for today. But let's move on to final comments here, guys. Matt, what do you have to say for yourself?
This is fun. This is fun. There was no homework.
Absolutely. No homework for you. Fuck you. I had to create a PowerPoint.
I read 2 limericks today.
Yes, you did.
2.
Yes.
2 of them.
And one of them you did on the first try. So well done.
Right. So, give me a little credit for all the work I do here. And I'd appreciate that. And this is fun. Shelli, thanks for bringing your stuff and what you do. I mean, I laugh all the time. Every time I turn on Twitter, there's one of your works floating by, and they always get a giggle out of me. So keep doing what you're doing, because everyone clearly loves it with your 20,000 followers.
Yes, we're a little jealous about that. Yeah.
Right? That's I just crossed 700 and I'm like, woo, and then I see 20,000. I'm like, hey.
Well, I try to share your guys' stuff. I know when I first got on here, I had Heather Mackey. I think you guys might have had her, or maybe it was the other one that had them on. But she shared like the PlayStation wrestling.
Oh, okay. So I mean, I shared some of her stuff out. They were really well done, but we've never had her on. I think maybe Dean might have had her on.
Maybe it was probably Dean's then. Because I've had that spread around the dentist when I saw that he was doing Funkos. I was like, oh my God, nobody's doing this. This is awesome.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's getting much more. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah, there's a Matt's Funko that Dennis made of him.
See, that's awesome. I want
I got to show the reference for those watching. I'm showing my Funko with the matching hat.
Yeah, he did an amazing job. Yeah,
he's pretty good at what he does.
Yeah, he is very good.
So anyways, sorry, go ahead.
Had your guys' podcast pop up because I had How You Now, and I was sharing that, and I saw yours because I don't know if you noticed, I just share anything Letterkenny related because it's not much of a. This is for strictly Letterkenny. It's just what my personal is.
Yes.
And I like it, but I kind of know about the fan base a little bit because I've been doing it so long and interacting with everything. Because my ship posting group, we were up to 200,000 members. So
wow, that's massive.
Are you talking about Reddit? Because that's
Facebook.
No, not Reddit. My other admins tried to start a Reddit, but nobody can surpass
Awesome.
No, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Reddit moderators
You can't
here.
beat that one.
Yeah.
I haven't posted on Reddit in a minute because I've been on Twitter, but I've had my own fair share on there too.
You know what? Reddit's a kind of a cesspool anyway, so I try to stay out of it as much as possible.
A lot of the fans, I don't know if you want to call them fans, but there's a lot of degens.
Yes. And poor
Within the
Awesome, she has to
base.
deal with them every day.
Yeah.
I don't know why
And
she keeps it.
that's why I wanted to move from Facebook onto here, because we had to deal with a lot of that too. And I was the only girl on the admin group, and it was like, oh my gosh.
Well,
I'd get
and it's funny
yelled
again.
at.
Well, and just to it'll piggyback off the ladies' night last week, you know, there were some comments made last week how Letterkenny as a whole, it almost tailors to men in a lot of ways, but surprisingly resonates with so many women. And now we're finding out again in all the most, I'd say the heavy hitters of the social media world, whether it's the Reddits, the Twitter, Facebooks, you know, they're all run by women who love this show. Right?
Well,
So
and I
it's
mean,
an interesting observation.
made a really good point during that ladies episode that it seems like the majority of male Letterkenny fans are curators, whereas the female fans seem to be creators. They're creating new content. They're the ones writing the fanfic. They're the ones creating memes. They're the ones doing all that kind of stuff. So
it's amazing to see. I just love when you're finding out who's behind the curtains on all these things. It's just I love it, and it's so much fun. And I hope we keep doing this shit. Like you've already made a comment. We're at the end now.
Yeah.
For now, you know, we're waiting on Shorzy to get announced and released, and we're finding new stuff to do in between. But stuff like this is so much fun too. So
and I can't wait for the project we're working on next week. So we'll talk about that.
That's right.
Actually, I should have probably mentioned it because the news segment is before the final comment segment. So basically, we are getting together with the How Are You Now podcast, along with Damon from Damon Does. Brian Tan, I think, is joining us as well from
Guggen.
Plotaholics, and Dennis Guggen's, because Dean and Tiara came back from Letterkenny Live with the script from episode 1, from the pilot episode. Now I'm wondering if it's episodes 1 and 2, like, is it a 2-parter? Like, will it be the pilot and Super Soft, or is it just the very first episode? But anyway, they've got the script. So his idea was, wouldn't it be fun to do a table read on the podcast? And I'm like, that would be amazing. So that's what we're doing. Next Thursday, we're going to do a rehearsal. And then the following, I think, Thursday is when we're actually going to do it. And I think it'll be on the How Are You Now podcast, but I'm not, I said in the, this will be a Podskier production, so I won't say who is playing which roles, but you're just going to have to check it out, because I think it'll either be a shit show, a shit show.
It'll be a lot of laughs. Like, we try to stumble our way through this.
Or it'll be, we'll just be laughing our asses off, crying from laughing. So either way, it's just going to be so much fun. So I can't wait. Yeah. Sorry, Matt, I trampled all over your final comments there.
No, that's okay. I mean, it was all the right comments we made, and let's just keep finding new ways to have fun, guys.
Great. Shelli, thank you so much for doing this. I hope it was fun for you, not too painful. And I hope you come back, because I think tonight turned out better than I expected. So if we can do this again, and next time maybe we'll up the number to 15 or 20. I think, hopefully the folks who are watching this live had fun. I know I got a lot of comments saying this is going to make a really crappy audio podcast. So I
feel like when you post it out, like on Twitter, you got to, like, in a thread underneath, post all these memes.
Yeah, I could probably do that. I can share them out. Yeah, I'll repost them with your permission, obviously, Shelli, that I'll just repost them there.
So I slap that watermark on there.
Yeah, excellent. So yes, thank you. And you know, would love to maybe have you back, like, on a monthly or 2-month basis or something like that. If since you have so much content to share, we'd love to have you.
Of course, I'd love to come back. There is plenty of stuff out there.
Awesome.
Love it.
Letterkenny related.
Victor, final thoughts?
Yeah, this has to be a recurrence because this was so much fun. I had a hoot.
Yeah.
This was really great. So Shelli, thank you. And you know, there's not that many Shellis out there anymore. So that's you know, there's uniqueness in that as well. Roberta and Matt, I'm surprised, Al, you didn't make kind of a space cadet joke earlier. So I feel
What,
like
because of the old fashions or something?
It just, you said it's something that Roberta and Matt had in common at the beginning. So I thought that there would be a space cadet joke. Well, but anyway, it's all right.
You must be tired because you could have said it. I mean, I'm not the only person here.
Okay, fine.
He has one job already. We got to fill in the blanks.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, lots of fun. Oh, by the way, I started watching a new show, which is really good, I think. Severance.
Okay.
I've heard. It's Ben Stiller, isn't it? He made that?
Ben Stiller? Oh, maybe. I don't know. He's not in it yet.
No, I think he's a creator.
Producer, creator?
Producer.
Really, really. And the opening for that show is one of the most creative things I've seen in a long time.
Really?
So just go watch the opening for the show. It's really, really cool.
Okay. Cool. And I mean, you're usually right on when it comes to your, predictions or opinions on shows. Tanya and I have been watching Bel Air and loving it. I think, yeah, it's been really great. We like where they've taken it. Didn't know what to expect, considering it's not a comedy, but I think they've done a really good job. So we highly recommend Bel Air if you haven't started watching that one.
I haven't started, so
I especially like what's his name,
Carlton?
No, not Carlton.
Oh, the butler.
What's his name?
Uncle Ed.
Jeffrey.
What?
Jeffrey.
Oh,
Jeffrey.
Yes.
He's not a butler in this. He's something else. So I highly recommend it. It's really, really well done show. Victor, did you already say your final comments? You did. 10.
Wow.
You're next. Yeah. I'm tired.
Shelli, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for educating me, everyone, because I think it was like a team effort on that one.
I mean, we educated you so much. Now you can't wait to create your own.
I'm going to create my own. I don't know.
Looking forward.
Yeah. I'm going to find something and slap some words on it and do some
That's all you need.
fun
Just
things.
call it a meme.
I'm going to call that a meme.
And if you do it in real life, it's called graffiti. So don't do it in real life.
I think maybe I have seen a meme. If our neighborhood chat, do they ever do memes?
They share memes.
I think then I have. Yes. So I retract my earlier comment that I haven't seen one before because
don't worry, Tanya, everyone knew you were wrong.
No, but I'm not huge on, I'm like Wayne. I'm not huge on the whole social media thing. I just entered the realm of Twitter. And I still, I've only got it like a pinky toe in there, I think, because I really still, I'm very afraid of it.
Yeah. You dipped the toe in. The water was so cold, you ran away.
I'm like, there was like 600 messages the next day and I went, oh shit. And then I went that way instead.
Anyway.
But yeah, thank you so much, Shelli, for sharing those and coming out tonight. And it was so great to see you guys. Oh my gosh. It feels like it's been forever. Yeah. And I really miss our I hope we get another season coming out soon because I really miss our Thursday night meets.
Well, I got ideas. We got other stuff. I've got other irons in the fire, but definitely we'll have to have Shelli back more often.
Maybe at some point we just need to do another production meeting where we brainstorm.
Yeah, we could do that too. Yeah,
and then we'll call that one. Skip this
after next Thursday's table read. We can maybe do something because I'm sure our listeners will still want an after party next Thursday. So anyway. Shelli, you're our guest, so you get the final word. What do you have to say?
Thanks for hitting me up and asking me to come on here. I actually didn't really wanted to hide in the shadows because that's just kind of who I am. But it was fun to come on here and hang out with you guys and share some stuff.
Yeah, it's a fun place.
Yeah.
Definitely come back and do it again. Okay, I got a lot more.
Maybe next time your husband could join us too.
Stories too.
Yeah, for sure. All right, great. So I'm going to play us off here tonight with one of my favorite songs from this show from from season 1, actually. It's called That's It, That's All by We Are the City. So let's spool that one up here. That's all we have for this episode. Next week, we won't have an episode as we get ready for the big Letterkenny pilot table read with our friends Dean and Tiara from How Are You Now. Don't forget to give our sponsor Diabolical Coffee some love. They are at diabolicalcoffee.com. Right now, you can use a promo code Produce Stand for 10% off any purchase from their site. If you'd like to support the podcast, rate us on iTunes, Spotify, or become a patron, there's a Patreon link on our site or Twitter profile at Produce Stand Pod. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Produce Stand Pod. Thank you for joining us. Now we're going to go browse for some more memes with our new friend Shelli. On behalf of Shelli, Victor, Matt, Tanya, and myself, thank you for listening and have a great week.
Can't get along. The idea